Hey everyone, I'm Cameron Egbert and I am the rendering lead on Minecraft. We're going to be showing you a few of the new features that Scorpio's power has allowed us to build into the game. In fact, when I joined the team a few years ago, this was the very thing that I was hoping to work on.
So some of you guys out there might remember a small thing called the Super Duper graphics pack that sort of just disappeared and nobody knew exactly what happened.
Is a very common question on this channel. I get it all the time. So let's give you a recap of everything so far and then we'll talk about what I think, because the Super Duper graphics pack was kind of announced as like a, hey, here's something you can do if you have a powerful device.
So obviously there's a hashtag even trending of this right now saying we need the Super graphics pack.
What really happened to the Super Duper graphics pack? And it's been about 2 years. There's a hashtag even trending on Twitter. We need the Super Duper graphics pack. Was it a lie? Did the developers just forget about it? I'm just really confused. And if you guys have played Minecraft for any amount of time, you might have ran into the Super Duper graphics pack, and it was revealed at Minecon Earth back in 2017, and it was set to release by the time Better Together update released, and that was August of 2017, and it's around April of 2019, so I'm really confused. It's almost been 2 years, and it's just still not out. And the Super Duper graphics pack was basically shaders for Bedrock Edition, and we did get some news within the newest update 1.12.02, and they actually showed off a brand new engine being the Render Dragon engine, so that's pretty cool and all, but the pack is still not out. Before this video goes any farther, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video. Make sure to go ahead and comment something to be part of the conversation down in the comment section below. And tell me what you really think happened to the Super Duper graphics pack. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. But right here we do have a Reddit post from the Minecraft developer Tamer Jason. And it's been ages ago since this was posted. It's almost been a full year. This is actually a half a year, so this was posted back in 2018. The post says, "The graphics update and the Super Duper graphics pack are still coming, but we currently don't have a date set for it, and can't really give one just yet. The graphics team has been hard at work the last several months, rewriting the graphics engine of the Bedrock engine from scratch to bring it to the modern era. To be completely honest, our code was simply not built to support the kind of graphical capabilities we were trying to enable with the update and the pack, and forcing them in caused huge issues." So what I have gotten from this part of the post, and there is more, don't worry guys, but it seems like they are struggling to actually get the pack out, and it seems like there's just a lot of issues, and they kind of just overestimated what they could do. And I'm pretty sure they are still working on it, but it seems like they have kind of just revealed it a little bit too early. It's kind of like games that you're really hyped about, and they just revealed the game like 5 years earlier at E3, and they just never come out. Agent, but yeah, Agent was a game by Rockstar Games, and they actually didn't release it, and they revealed it, I think it was around 2009, and it just never came out, so it was actually really weird, and it's been in development for 9 years now, so it's kind of like stuff like that. But let's keep reading the post. "Multiple internal play sessions, graphical glitches, and corruption was very common back then. So were crashes, and the frame rate was far from ideal even on high-end PCs and Xbox One X hardware, so we decided to not release something in that state and do the work needed to make it better instead. At one point, the entire team was dedicated to it, and we still couldn't deliver it on time with good performance, so the tough decision of delaying it and giving the graphics team the time they needed to work their magic was made." So for this part of the Reddit post, and shout out to actually James Birkland for being a big help with this video, because he had the Reddit post. I couldn't find the Reddit post for some reason, but he had it in his videos, so it was a big help for having it on screen for you guys. So actually, I'm not too sure what's going on with this internal sessions. Like, they have the internal sessions, and then they have a lot of graphical errors, but I feel like they shouldn't have gotten everybody's hopes up, like how the people were talking in the DLC video. They were really getting everybody's hopes up, and they're like, yeah, it's coming out really soon, and they had like, they're showcasing it, and I'm guessing maybe they're on a higher end PC, but it seems like they are doing some things right now to actually fix it with the 1.12.02 update with the Render Dragon engine. So I'm really actually curious to see what this is going to be. So let's keep going on. Here's a little bit more information. A little secret about E3 demos is that they are usually separate builds, purpose made for the stage and or show floor, and they tend to crash a lot if you stay away from the beaten bush. Looks finished, but it is just a taste. We hadn't finalized the look for it yet, and had a lot of work to do still. So from this part of the Reddit post, it seems like they actually just had a demo on stage and nothing really completed. So I'm really confused why they actually said coming soon or just coming this year. And it feels like they should have updated people on this topic, because now there is a hashtag that's trending. We need the Super Duper graphics pack, and I'm really confused why they would actually say it's going to be coming out pretty soon when they knew on stage there was going to be a lot of bugs. And that seems like to be the case with a lot of E3 games, because they try to rush it out. So I'm pretty glad that they actually did delay it, because I wouldn't want something really buggy. And I remember them saying around a $50 price tag, and that's definitely a lot of money to be paying just for some shaders, because I just donated to a shaders creator, and I'm hoping to get that video out today. But I donated just to get these retracing shaders, even though I don't have an RTX card. But I wanted to get these retracing shaders, and they actually work really well. But that is definitely a steep price tag for some shaders. So definitely on the Bedrock edition, I'm hoping that they do something really good and they actually make a finished product. Here's another post from Reddit. Last I saw, a woman who works at Mojang had said she's not sure if the Switch version is going to get it. They're running into a lot of unseen issues. You must be talking about Helen. Yes, the Super Duper graphics pack is a lot of hard work and a lot of different issues. The plan is to have something that will work on all versions but won't necessarily look the same. Obviously the Xbox One X can do 4K HDR, but the S is only 1080 HDR, while the Switch can't do HDR, and in handheld mode only does 720p. So this seems like they actually are having some resolution issues, and it seems like they're going to have to go ahead and do a lot of different testing for all the different versions of Minecraft. So I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of downscaling of the graphics on the Super Duper graphics pack, but I'm hoping that we get to choose between if we want a high version, a low version, or a medium version. I'm really hoping if we get something like that. So my general conclusion is I feel disappointed in Minecraft, Mojang, what they have done. I feel like they should have let everybody know, everybody in the community know what's really going on with the Super Duper graphics pack, and I feel like they really did fail to communicate to everybody. And I understand that it's going to be definitely hard to develop the Super Duper graphics pack on all different versions. You got to develop it from 4K all the way down to 720p with the Switch handheld system. But I feel like they should have just updated people. They did a little bit this past, I think it was, the update came out this Tuesday, or no, it was Wednesday, or maybe it was Thursday, I'm not too sure. But the 1.12.02 for the Bedrock edition, it's a beta, and they put in the changelog that the new Render Dragon engine has came out, so that's for graphics, but they have failed us to actually announce that they might be doing something with the Super Duper graphics pack or something like that. And it feels like they should have actually released something about the Super Duper graphics pack as along with the Render Dragon engine, because I'm just going to conclude that they are still working on it, and I'm hoping, my predictions is by 2019 they actually do have something. But by the very end, they have the Super Duper graphics pack out or something. I don't want a buggy release, I really don't want that, but I want something out that has to do with graphics, and hopefully they do get an update. I know that Java has had shaders, and sometimes they are buggy, so I kind of do recommend they do delay it, Because sometimes shaders on PC, most of the time they do work, but they are developed by individual people or sometimes teams of people. But you definitely need to take into account when you're selling something, you want to have the product to be flawless. So I think delaying it was the right decision and what they should have went ahead and gone and done. So that's going to wrap up my conclusion. So if you guys like this video, and I'm going to try to do more discussions on the channel, make sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment on the video, become part of the conversation. And I really did enjoy making this, and I will see you guys next time on the next video. Bye.